Al-Anam, the cattle. With the name of Allah, the most gracious, the ever merciful.
الحمد لله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض وجعل الظلمات والنور ثم الذين كفروا بربهم يعدلون.
All type of perfect and true praise belongs to Allah, who created the heavens and the earth and brought into being all kinds of darkness and the light. Yet in spite of this, those who disbelieve ascribe equals to their Lord.
هو الذي خلقكم من طين ثم قضى أجلا وأجل مسمى عنده ثم أنتم تمترون.
It is He who created you from clay. Then He determined a term of this life, and there is yet another term of the life of the hereafter, stated with Him. Still you dispute, being doubtful about the resurrection.
وهو الله في السماوات وفي الأرض يعلم سركم وجهركم ويعلم ما تكسبون.
And He is Allah who alone exercises every authority in the heavens and in the earth. He knows you inside and outside, and He knows what you accomplish by way of your deeds, good or bad.
وما تأتيهم من آية من آيات ربهم إلا كانوا عنها معرضين.
And as for the people, there comes to them no message of the messages of their Lord, but they turn away from it.
فقد كذبوا بالحق لما جاءهم فسوف يأتيهم أنباء ما كانوا به يستهزئون.
So they have already cried lies to this perfect truth when it came to them. But soon there shall come to them the news of the fulfillment of the prophecies that they have been taking very lightly.
ألم يروا كم أهلكنا من قبلهم من قرن مكناهم في الأرض ما لم نمكن لكم وأرسلنا السماء عليهم مدرارا وجعلنا الأنهار تجري من تحتهم فأهلكناهم بذنوبهم وأنشأنا من بعدهم قرنا آخرين.
Have these people not considered how many generations we destroyed before them, to whom we had given so firm a hold and power on the earth, such a firm hold as we have not given you? And we sent clouds over them, pouring down abundant rain, and we caused rivers to flow, subject to their command and control. Yet we destroyed them, owing to their sins, and raised other generations after them.
ولو نزلنا عليك كتابا في قرطاس فلمسوه بأيديهم لقال الذين كفروا إن هذا إلا سحر مبين.
And if we had sent down to you a book written on parchment, and they had touched it with their own hands, even then those who have disbelieved would have invariably said, "This is nothing but a fascinating device to cut off from the people."
وقالوا لولا أنزل عليه ملك ولو أنزلنا ملكا لقضي الأمر ثم لا ينظرون.
And they said, If the prophet is true and sincere in his claim, why has not an angel been sent down to him? But if we had sent down an angel, the matter would have been decided. Then they would not have been respited.
وَلَوْ جَعَلْنَاهُ مَلَكًا لَجَعَلْنَاهُ رَجُلًا وَلَلَبَسْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ مَا يَلْبِسُونَ.
And had we appointed him from among the angels, we would surely have made him appear as a man, and even in that case, we would have obscured that which they are themselves obscuring now.
وَلَقَدِ اسْتُهْزِئَ بِرُسُلٍ مِّن قَبْلِكَ فحاق بالذين سخروا منهم ما كانوا به يستهزئون.
O Muhammad, certainly messengers have been treated scornfully before you, but that prophecy of the ultimate success of the messenger, which they held in scorn, recoiled on them who had held the prophecy in scorn.
قل سيروا في الأرض ثم انظروا كيف كان عاقبة المكذبين.
Say, go about in the land and see how evil was the end of those who treated the prophets as liars.
قل لمن ما في السماوات والأرض قل لله كتب على نفسه الرحمة ليجمعنكم إلى يوم القيامة لا ريب فيه الذين خسروا أنفسهم فهم لا يؤمنون.
Ask them, to whom belongs all that lies in the heavens and in the earth? Then, since they will not be able to answer, say, it belongs to Allah. He has taken upon himself the rule of mercy, so he does not take the sinners to task immediately. He will continue to assemble you together till the day of resurrection. There is no doubt in it. Yet those who have lost their souls will not believe.
وَلَهُ مَا سَكَنَ فِي اللَّيْلِ وَالنَّهَارِ وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ.
To him belongs whatever exists in the darkness of the night and whatever dwells in the light of the day. And he is the all-hearing, the all-knowing.
قُلْ أَغَيْرَ اللَّهِ أَتَّخِذُ وَلِيًّا فَاطِرِ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَهُوَ يُطْعِمُ وَلَا يُطْعَمُ قُلْ إِنِّي أُمِرْتُ أَنْ أَكُونَ أَوَّلَ مَنْ أَسْلَمَ وَلَا تَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ.
Say, shall I take to myself a patron other than Allah, the originator of the heavens and the earth? It is he who feeds but is fed by none. Say, I have surely been commanded that I be the first of those who submit to God. It has been said to them, be not of those who associate partners with Allah.
قُلْ إِنِّي أَخَافُ إِنْ عَصَيْتُ رَبِّي عَذَابَ يَوْمٍ عَظِيمٍ.
Say, if I disobey my Lord, I fear the punishment of the dreadful day.
مَنْ يُصْرَفْ عَنْهُ يَوْمَئِذٍ فَقَدْ رَحِمَهُ وَذَلِكَ الْفَوْزُ الْمُبِينُ.
He from whomsoever this punishment is averted on that day, God indeed has mercy on him. An obvious achievement is that.
وَإِن يَمْسَسْكَ اللَّهُ بِضُرٍّ فَلَا كَاشِفَ لَهُ إِلَّا هُوَ وَإِن يَمْسَسْكَ بِخَيْرٍ فَهُوَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ.
If Allah afflicts you with some harm, then no one can remove it but He. But if he bestows upon you a favor, remember that he is the possessor of every power to do all that he will.
وهو القاهر فوق عباده وهو الحكيم الخبير.
And he is the all-dominant over his servants, and he is the all-wise, the all-aware.
قل أي شيء أكبر شهادة قل الله شهيد بيني وبينكم وأوحي إلي هذا القرآن لأنذركم به ومن بلغ أئنكم لتشهدون أن مع الله آلهة أخرى قل لا أشهد قل إنما هو إله واحد وإنني بريء مما تشركون.
Ask, who is the best witness in respect of bearing testimony? Say, it is Allah. He is witness between me and you, and this Quran has been revealed to me so that I may thereby warn you and all those whom it may reach against the evil consequences of disbelief and misdeeds. What do you say? Do you in fact bear witness that there are other gods besides Allah? Say, I do not bear witness thereto. Say, moreover, the fact is that he is the one and only God, and surely I am sick and quit of those whom you associate with him.
الذين آتيناهم الكتاب يعرفونه كما يعرفون أبناءهم الذين خسروا أنفسهم فهم لا يؤمنون.
Those whom we have given this perfect book recognize him as they recognize their own sons. Yet those who have lost their souls will not believe.
ومن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا أو كذب بآياته إنه لا يفلح الظالمون.
Who is more unjust than he who forges a lie in the name of Allah, or who cries lies to his messages? Verily, such wrongdoers will never attain the goal.
ويوم نحشرهم جميعا ثم نقول للذين أشركوا أين شركاؤكم الذين كنتم تزعمون.
Beware of the day when we shall gather them all together. Then we shall say to those who associate partners with us, where are now your associate gods, about whom you used to assert as gods?
ثم لم تكن فتنتهم إلا أن قالوا والله ربنا ما كنا مشركين.
On that day, they would have no excuse, but that they would say, by Allah, our Lord, we were never polytheists.
انظر كيف كذبوا على أنفسهم وضل عنهم ما كانوا يفترون.
Look how they lie against themselves, and those associate gods which they used to forge shall fail them.
ومنهم من يستمع إليك وجعلنا على قلوبهم أكنة أن يفقهوه وفي آذانهم وقرا وإن يروا كل آية لا يؤمنوا بها حتى إذا جاءوك يجادلونك يقول الذين كفروا إن هذا إلا أساطير الأولين.
Some of these disbelievers pretend to listen to you, but we have put veils over their hearts due to their own hard-heartedness, that they do not understand, and there is heaviness in their ears to listen to the truth. Even if they see every sign of ours, they would not believe therein. Their hard-heartedness has reached such an extent that when they come to you, they dispute with you. Those who disbelieve say, this Quran is nothing but fables of the ancients.
وهم ينهون عنه وينأون عنه وإن يهلكون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون.
They deter others from believing in this Quran, and themselves too keep away from it. Yet it is their own ruin that they bring about by such things, only they do not perceive.
ولو ترى إذ وقفوا على النار فقالوا يا ليتنا نرد ولا نكذب بآيات ربنا ونكون من المؤمنين.
Could you but see them when they are made to stand before the fire? They will say then, oh, would that we could be sent back to have a chance to mend our ways. Then we would not cry lies to the revelations of our Lord and would be of the believers.
بل بدا لهم ما كانوا يخفون من قبل ولو ردوا لعادوا لما نهوا عنه وإنهم لكاذبون.
Nay, it is only that this, which they had been hiding before, must have now become obvious to them. Yet even though, if they were sent back, they would again return to that which they were prohibited from, they are most certainly liars.
وقالوا إن هي إلا حياتنا الدنيا وما نحن بمبعوثين.
And they say, there is no life beyond this our present life, and we shall never be raised again.
ولو ترى إذ وقفوا على ربهم قال أليس هذا بالحق قالوا بلى وربنا قال فذوقوا العذاب بما كنتم تكفرون.
And could you but see when they are made to stand before their Lord? He will say, is not this resurrection true? They shall say, yes, indeed, by our Lord it is. He will say, suffer then the punishment as a result of your disbelief.
قد خسر الذين كذبوا بلقاء الله حتى إذا جاءتهم الساعة بغتة قالوا يا حسرتنا على ما فرطنا فيها وهم يحملون أوزارهم على ظهورهم ألا ساء ما يزرون.
Those who cried lies to the news of meeting Allah have indeed suffered a loss, until the hour of resurrection overtakes them unaware. They will then say, woe to us for our neglecting it, and they shall be bearing the burdens of their sins on their backs. Behold, how evil is the burden that they shall bear.
وما الحياة الدنيا إلا لعب وله وَلَلدَّارُ الْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لِّلَّذِينَ يَتَّقُونَ أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ.
The life of this world is naught but a futile and frivolous thing, causing diversion from God. And certainly the last abode is the best for those who guard against evil. Have you no sense?
قَدْ نَعْلَمُ إِنَّهُ لَيَحْزُنُكَ الَّذِي يَقُولُونَ فَإِنَّهُمْ لَا يُكَذِّبُونَكَ وَلَكِنَّ الظَّالِمِينَ بِآيَاتِ اللَّهِ يَجْحَدُونَ.
We know full well that what they say, by way of denying our messages, grieves you, yet surely it is not you that they cry lies to, but it is the messages of Allah that these wrongdoers are deliberately rejecting.
وَلَقَدْ كُذِّبَتْ رُسُلٌ مِّن قَبْلِكَ فَصَبَرُوا عَلَى مَا كُذِّبُوا وَأُوذُوا حَتَّى أَتَاهُمْ نَصْرُنَا وَلَا مُبَدِّلَ لِكَلِمَاتِ اللَّهِ وَلَقَدْ جَاءَكَ مِن نَّبَإِ الْمُرْسَلِينَ.
Indeed, messengers have already been cried lies to even before you, but they patiently persevered in spite of their having been rejected and persecuted till our help came to them. None can alter the decrees of Allah. There has already come to you some of the news of the messengers gone before.
وَإِن كَانَ كَبُرَ عَلَيْكَ إِعْرَاضُهُمْ فَإِنِ اسْتَطَعْتَ أَن تَبْتَغِيَ نَفَقًا فِي الْأَرْضِ أَوْ سُلَّمًا فِي السَّمَاءِ فَتَأْتِيَهُم بِآيَةٍ وَلَوْ شَاءَ اللَّهُ لَجَمَعَهُمْ عَلَى الْهُدَى فَلَا تَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْجَاهِلِينَ.
If their turning away in aversion is hard on you to bear, then you may, if you can, seek a tunnel into the earth, or a ladder into the heaven, and then bring them some sign to bring all to guidance. But if Allah had willed, He could surely have brought them all together by force to the guidance. So do not be of those who lack knowledge.
إنما يستجيب الذين يسمعون والموتى يبعثهم الله ثم إليه يرجعون.
Only those who listen respond to the truth. And as for the spiritually dead, Allah will raise them to life after their being buried in graves. They shall then be made to return to Him.
وَقَالُوا لَوْلَا نُزِّلَ عَلَيْهِ آيَةٌ مِّن رَّبِّهِ قُلْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ قَادِرٌ عَلَىٰ أَن يُنَزِّلَ آيَةً وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ.
And they say, why has not a sign been revealed to him by his Lord? Say, surely Allah has power and is a praiser as to how and when to send down a sign, but most of them know it not.
وَمَا مِن دَابَّةٍ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَلَا طَائِرٍ يَطِيرُ بِجَنَاحَيْهِ إِلَّا أُمَمٌ أَمْثَالُكُمْ مَا فَرَّطْنَا فِي الْكِتَابِ مِن شَيْءٍ ثُمَّ إِلَى رَبِّهِمْ يُحْشَرُونَ.
There is no terrestrial creature that crawls in the earth, nor a bird that flies in the air with its two wings, but they are creatures like you. all subject to the divine laws. We have neglected nothing in our this perfect book of law. Then to their Lord shall they all be gathered.
والذين كذبوا بآياتنا صم وبكم في الظلمات من يشاء الله يضلله ومن يشاء يجعله على صراط مستقيم.
And those who cry lies to our signs are deaf and dumb, groping in utter darkness. Allah allows to perish whom He will, and whom He will He sets on the right and exact path.
قل أرأيتكم إن أتاكم عذاب الله أو أتتكم الساعة أغير الله تدعون إن كنتم صادقين.
Say, do you ever consider if the punishment of Allah comes upon you, or the promised hour overtakes you, will you then call upon any god other than Allah if what you say be true?
بل إياه تدعون فيكشف ما تدعون إليه إن شاء وتنسون ما تشركون.
Nay, but you will call upon Him alone. Then He will, if He please, relieve you of that distress for the removal of which you called upon Him, and you will abandon those false gods which you associate with Him.
وَلَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا إِلَىٰ أُمَمٍ مِّن قَبْلِكَ فَأَخَذْنَاهُم بِالْبَأْسَاءِ وَالضَّرَّاءِ لَعَلَّهُمْ يَتَضَرَّعُونَ.
We have already sent messengers towards the communities before you. Then on their rejecting the messengers, we afflicted them with destitution, calamities, and adversities, so that they might become humble before us.
فلولا إذ جاءهم بأسنا تضرعوا ولكن قست قلوبهم وزين لهم الشيطان ما كانوا يعملون.
Why did they not then, when our punishment overtook them, grow humble? It was for the fact that their hearts had hardened, and Satan had made their deeds seem fair to them.
فلما نسوا ما ذكروا به فتحنا عليهم أبواب كل شيء حتى إذا فرحوا بما أوتوا أخذناهم بغتة فإذا هم مبلسون.
Then, when they abandoned that whereof they had been reminded, we opened to them the gates of everything. Until when they began to boast over what they were given, we seized them unawares. Then behold, they were in sore despair of all good.
فقطع دابر القوم الذين ظلموا والحمد لله رب العالمين.
In this way, the last remnants of these people who had acted wrongfully were completely rooted out. So it proved that all perfect and true praise belongs to Allah, the Lord of all the worlds.
قل أرأيتم إن أخذ الله سمعكم وأبصاركم وختم على قلوبكم من إله غير الله يأتيكم به انظر كيف نصرف الآيات ثم هم يصدفون.
Say, have you ever considered if Allah were to take away your hearing and your sight, and set a seal upon your hearts, what God other than Allah can restore these boons to you? See how we expound multiple arguments in diverse ways, yet they turn away thereafter.
قل أرأيتكم إن أتاكم عذاب الله بغتة أو جهرة هل يهلك إلا القوم الظالمون.
Say, did you ever consider if Allah's punishment were to overtake you unaware, or after manifest warnings, would any be destroyed except the wrongdoing people?
وما نرسل المرسلين إلا مبشرين ومنذرين فمن آمن وأصلح فلا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون.
And we send not the messengers but as bearers of good tidings, and as warners. Then whosoever believes and mends his ways will have no cause of fear, nor shall they grieve.
والذين كذبوا بآياتنا يمسهم العذاب بما كانوا يفسقون.
But those who cry lies to our messages shall be punished because of their disobedience.
قل لا أقول لكم عندي خزائن الله ولا أعلم الغيب ولا أقول لكم إني ملك إن أتبع إلا ما يوحى إلي قل هل يستوي الأعمى والبصير أفلا تتفكرون.
Say, I do not say to you that with me are the treasures of Allah, nor do I know the unseen, and I do not say to you that I am an angel. I indeed follow only what is revealed to me. Say, can a blind person and one gifted with sight be alike? Will you not even then give thought?
وأنذر به الذين يخافون أن يحشروا إلى ربهم ليس لهم من دونه ولي ولا شفيع لعلهم يتقون.
So warn by means of this Quran those who fear that they shall be gathered to their Lord, besides whom they have neither a protector nor an intercessor. So warn them that they may guard against evil.
ولا تطرد الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه ما عليك من حسابهم من شيء وما من حسابك عليهم من شيء فتطردهم فتكون من الظالمين.
And do not drive away those who call upon their Lord morning and evening, seeking his pleasure. No responsibility lies on you on their account, and no responsibility whatsoever lies on them on your account, that you should drive them away. In case you do it, you would be counted as the unjust.
وكذلك فتنا بعضهم ببعض ليقولوا أهؤلاء من الله عليهم من بيننا أليس الله بأعلم بالشاكرين.
In this way have we made a distinction in some of them from the other, with the result that they say, are these the ones whom Allah has favored by choosing them from among us? Does not Allah know best the grateful?
وَإِذَا جَاءَكَ الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِآيَاتِنَا فقل سلام عليكم كتب ربكم على نفسه الرحمة أنه من عمل منكم سوءا بجهالة ثم تاب من بعده وأصلح فأنه غفور رحيم.
When those who believe in our messages come to you, say, Peace be upon you. Your Lord has taken upon himself the rule of mercy, so that whoso from among you commits evil through lack of knowledge, then turns from mercy towards his Lord thereafter, and mends his ways, then his Lord forgives him because he is great protector, ever merciful.
وَكَذَلِكَ نُفَصِّلُ الْآيَاتِ وَلِتَسْتَبِينَ سَبِيلُ الْمُجْرِمِينَ.
That is how we expound our arguments, that you may seek Allah's mercy, and that the ways of those who cut their ties with God may be exposed.
قُلْ إِنِّي نُهِيتُ أَنْ أَعْبُدَ الَّذِينَ تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ قُل لَّا أَتَّبِعُ أَهْوَاءَكُمْ قَدْ ضَلَلْتُ إِذًا وَمَا أَنَا مِنَ الْمُهْتَدِينَ.
Say, I am strictly forbidden to worship those false gods whom you call upon besides Allah. Say, I do not follow your caprices. In that case, I would have certainly become lost, and I would not have been of the guided ones.
قُلْ إِنِّي عَلَى بَيِّنَةٍ مِّن رَّبِّي وَكَذَّبْتُم بِهِ مَا عِندِي مَا تَسْتَعْجِلُونَ بِهِ إِنِ الْحُكْمُ إِلَّا لِلَّهِ يَقُصُّ الْحَقَّ وَهُوَ خَيْرُ الْفَاصِلِينَ.
Say, surely I take my stand upon clear guidance from my Lord, while you have tried lies to it. I have no power over that punishment which you seek to hasten before its fixed time. The judgment rests with none but Allah. He declares the true judgment, and he is the best of deciders as to whom, when, and how to punish.
قُل لَّوْ أَنَّ عِندِي مَا تَسْتَعْجِلُونَ بِهِ لَقُضِيَ الْأَمْرُ بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَكُمْ وَاللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ بِالظَّالِمِينَ.
Say, if I had power over that which you seek to hasten before its appointed time, the matter would have been decided between you and me. And Allah knows best the unjust, and he also knows when to punish them.
وعنده مفاتح الغيب لا يعلمها إلا هو ويعلم ما في البر والبحر وما تسقط من ورقة إلا يعلمها ولا حبة في ظلمات الأرض ولا رطب ولا يابس إلا في كتاب مبين.
All the treasures of the unseen lie at his disposal. No one knows them but he. He knows whatsoever is in the land and in the sea. There falls not a single leaf but he knows it, nor is there a grain in the dark beds of the earth, nor anything fresh or dry, but all is recorded in a clear book.
وهو الذي يتوفاكم بالليل ويعلم ما جرحتم بالنهار ثم يبعثكم فيه ليقضى أجل مسمى ثم إليه مرجعكم ثم ينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون.
It is he who takes your soul by night, and he knows what you have done by day. Yet he raises you up therein, that the term stated for your life may be completed. Then to him is your return. Then he will inform you plainly about your deeds.
وهو القاهر فوق عباده ويرسل عليكم حفظة حتى إذا جاء أحدكم الموت توفته رسلنا وهم لا يفرطون.
And he is the all-dominant over his servants, and he goes on sending guardians to watch over you. When death comes to one of you, our messengers, the angels, take away his soul. They neglect their duty in no way.
ثم ردوا إلى الله مولاهم الحق ألا له الحكم وهو أسرع الحاسبين.
Then they shall all be made to return to Allah, their master and only true one. Surely his is the judgment. He is the swiftest of the reckoners.
قل من ينجيكم من ظلمات البر والبحر تدعونه تضرعا وخفية لئن أنجانا من هذه لنكونن من الشاكرين.
Say, who delivers you from the horrors of the land and the sea, when you call upon him in humility and in open supplication, saying, if he delivers us from this hardship, we shall ever be grateful to him.
قل الله ينجيكم منها ومن كل كرب ثم أنتم تشركون.
Say, it is Allah who delivers you from these horrors and from every calamity. Still you associate partners with him.
قل هو القادر على أن يبعث عليكم عذابا من فوقكم أو من تحت أرجلكم أو يلبسكم شيعا ويذيق بعضكم بأس بعض انظر كيف نصرف الآيات لعلهم يفقهون.
Say, he has power to send upon you a calamity from above and from beneath your feet, or he may throw you into confusion by making you confront with conflicting parties and make you taste the dissension and violence of one another. Behold, how we explain our messages in different ways so that they may give thought.
وَكَذَّبَ بِهِ قَوْمُكَ وَهُوَ الْحَقُّ قُلْ لَسْتُ عَلَيْكُمْ بِوَكِيلٍ.
Your people have tried lies to this Quran, though it is the truth. Say, I am not responsible for your affairs.
لِكُلِّ نَبَإٍ مُسْتَقَرٌّ وَسَوْفَ تَعْلَمُونَ.
For the fulfillment of every prophecy there is an appointed time, and it will not go beyond that, and soon you will come to know its truth.
وَإِذَا رَأَيْتَ الَّذِينَ يَخُوضُونَ فِي آيَاتِنَا فَأَعْرِضْ عَنْهُمْ حَتَّى يَخُوضُوا فِي حَدِيثٍ غَيْرِهِ وإما ينسينك الشيطان فلا تقعد بعد الذكرى مع القوم الظالمين.
And when you see those who engage in vain discourse about our messages, turn away from them until they engage in a topic other than that. And if Satan should make you forget this advice, then sit no more after its recollection with such wrongdoers.
وما على الذين يتقون من حسابهم من شيء ولكن ذكرى لعلهم يتقون.
Those who guard against evil are not in the least accountable for these evildoers. They are only to admonish them, so that they may too be guarded against evil.
وذر الذين اتخذوا دينهم لعبا ولهوا وغرتهم الحياة الدنيا وذكر به أن تبسل نفس بما كسبت ليس لها من دون الله ولي ولا شفيع وإن تعدل كل عدل لا يؤخذ منها أولئك الذين أبسلوا بما كسبوا لهم شراب من حميم وعذاب أليم بما كانوا يكفرون.
And leave alone those who take their religion as a futile and frivolous thing, causing diversion from Allah. Present life has beguiled them. Therefore go on admonishing such people by means of this Quran, lest a soul should be consigned to perdition because of its misdeeds. There is no patron for it apart from Allah, nor intercessor, and even if it may offer every compensation, it will not be accepted from it. It is these who are destroyed for what they accomplished. There awaits them a drink of boiling water and a grievous punishment because they disbelieved.
قل أندعو من دون الله ما لا ينفعنا ولا يضرنا ونرد على أعقابنا بعد إذ هدانا الله كالذي استهوته الشياطين في الأرض حيران له أصحاب يدعونه إلى الهدى ائتنا قل إن هدى الله هو الهدى وأمرنا لنسلم لرب العالمين.
Say, shall we call besides Allah upon that which can neither profit us nor harm us by itself? And shall we be turned back on our heels and led astray after Allah has guided us? Like one whom the evil ones have made to follow his caprices, leaving him utterly bewildered in the land, whilst he has companions who call him to the guidance of Allah, saying, "Come to us." Say, verily, Allah's guidance is the only perfect guidance, and we are commanded by him to submit to the Lord of all the worlds.
وَأَنْ أَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَاتَّقُوهُ وَهُوَ الَّذِي إِلَيْهِ تُحْشَرُونَ.
And we are also commanded by him, observe prayer and take him as a shield, and it is he to whom you shall all be gathered.
وَهُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ بِالْحَقِّ ويوم يقول كن فيكون قوله الحق وله الملك يوم ينفخ في الصور عالم الغيب والشهادة وهو الحكيم الخبير.
It is He who has created the heavens and the earth to suit the requirements of truth and wisdom. The day He says be, it shall come to be. His word is bound to be carried out. To Him belongs the sovereignty on the day when the trumpet shall be blown. He is the knower of all the hidden realities and the seen, and He is the all-wise, all-aware.
وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِأَبِيهِ آزَرَ أَتَتَّخِذُ أَصْنَامًا آلِهَةً إِنِّي أَرَاكَ وَقَوْمَكَ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ.
Recall the time when Abraham said to his sire Azar, "Do you worship idols as gods? Surely I see you and your people steeped in clear error."
وَكَذَلِكَ نُرِي إِبْرَاهِيمَ مَلَكُوتَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَلِيَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُوقِنِينَ.
Thus, for his pure and noble nature, we have been showing Abraham the sole kingdom of ours, of the heavens and the earth, to grant him an insight into the divine laws of nature. And we did it that he might be of those who are firmly convinced.
فَلَمَّا جَنَّ عَلَيْهِ اللَّيْلُ رَأَى كَوْكَبًا قَالَ هَذَا رَبِّي فَلَمَّا أَفَلَ قَالَ لَا أُحِبُّ الْآفِلِينَ.
Then, after being convinced of our unity once on the occasion of a debate on the topic, when the night darkened over him, he saw a planet. He said, on seeing it to the idol worshippers, "Is this my Lord, as you assert?" But when it set, he said, "I do not love the setting ones to accept as my God."
فَلَمَّا رَأَى الْقَمَرَ بَازِغًا قَالَ هَذَا رَبِّي فَلَمَّا أَفَلَ قَالَ لَئِن لَّمْ يَهْدِنِي رَبِّي لَأَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الضَّالِّينَ.
Then when he saw the moon rise with spreading light, he said to the people, "Is this my Lord, as you assert?" But when it set, he said, "Had my Lord not guided me aright, I would have invariably been of the people who have gone astray."
فَلَمَّا رَأَى الشَّمْسَ بَازِغَةً قَالَ هَذَا رَبِّي هَذَا أَكْبَرُ فَلَمَّا أَفَلَتْ قَالَ يَا قَوْمِ إِنِّي بَرِيءٌ مِّمَّا تُشْرِكُونَ.
And when he saw the sun rise with spreading light, he said to them, "Is this my Lord, as you assert? As this is the biggest." But when it also set, he said, "O my people, I am surely sick of that which you associate with him."
إِنِّي وَجَّهْتُ وَجْهِيَ لِلَّذِي فَطَرَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ حَنِيفًا وَمَا أَنَا مِنَ الْمُشْرِكِينَ.
Surely I have turned myself with devotion and in a most upright manner to him who originated the heavens and the earth. I have never been of the polytheists.
وَحَاجَّهُ قَوْمُهُ قَالَ أَتُحَاجُّونِّي فِي اللَّهِ وَقَدْ هَدَانِ ولا أخاف ما تشركون به إلا أن يشاء ربي شيئا وسع ربي كل شيء علما أفلا تتذكرون.
His people tried to overpower him in argument. He said, "Do you argue with me regarding Allah, when He Himself has already guided me aright? And I fear not in any way the things you worship besides Him, unless it is my Lord who wills some harm to me. It is a different thing. My Lord comprehends all things in His knowledge. Will you not even then take admonition?"
وكيف أخاف ما أشركتم ولا تخافون أنكم أشركتم بالله ما لم ينزل به عليكم سلطانا فأي الفريقين أحق بالأمن إن كنتم تعلمون.
How and why should I fear the things that you associate with Him, while you are not afraid that you have associated those things with Allah, for the worship of which He has given you no authority? Which of the two parties, then, of the monotheist and the polytheist, is better entitled to security and salvation if you truly know?
الذين آمنوا ولم يلبسوا إيمانهم بظلم أولئك لهم الأمن وهم مهتدون.
It is only those who believe and have not polluted their faith with associating partners with Allah, to whom belongs peace and salvation. It is these alone who are rightly guided.
وتلك حجتنا آتيناها إبراهيم على قومه نرفع درجات من نشاء إن ربك حكيم عليم.
That was our argument with which we equipped Abraham against his people. We raise in degrees of rank whom we will. Verily your Lord is all-wise, all-knowing.
وَوَهَبْنَا لَهُ إِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ كُلًّا هَدَيْنَا وَنُوحًا هَدَيْنَا مِن قَبْلُ ومن ذريته داود وسليمان وأيوب ويوسف وموسى وهارون وكذلك نجزي المحسنين.
And we granted him Isaac and Jacob. Each one we guided aright. And Noah did we guide before. And of his descendants we guided David, Solomon, Job, Joseph, Moses, and Aaron. In this way do we reward the performers of good to others.
وزكريا ويحيى وعيسى وإلياس كل من الصالحين.
And we guided Zachariah, John, Jesus, and Elias. Every one of them was of the righteous.
وإسماعيل واليسع ويونس ولوطا وكلا فضلنا على العالمين.
And we also guided Ismail and Elisha, and Jonah and Lot, and every one did we exalt above their people.
ومن آبائهم وذرياتهم وإخوانهم واجتبيناهم وهديناهم إلى صراط مستقيم.
And we exalted men from among their fathers and their descendants and their brethren. We chose them, and we guided them along the exact right path.
ذلك هدى الله يهدي به من يشاء من عباده ولو أشركوا لحبط عنهم ما كانوا يعملون.
That is the guidance of Allah. He guides by it such of his servants as he will. But if they had associated partners, surely all their deeds would have gone in vain.
أولئك الذين آتيناهم الكتاب والحكم والنبوة فإن يكفر بها هؤلاء فقد وكلنا بها قوما ليسوا بها بكافرين.
It is these messengers to whom we gave the scripture, the decisive authority and the prophethood. But if these, the so-called preservers of the book, reject these blissful things, the book, the authority, and the prophecy, it matters little. For we have now entrusted them to a people who are not at all ungrateful for these blessings.
أولئك الذين هدى الله فبهداه مقتده قل لا أسألكم عليه أجرا إن هو إلا ذكرى للعالمين.
It is these whom Allah has guided, so follow their guidance. Say, I ask you no reward for bringing this guidance. This is naught but a reminder for all the worlds.
وما قدروا الله حق قدره إذ قالوا ما أنزل الله على بشر من شيء قل من أنزل الكتاب الذي جاء به موسى نورا وهدى للناس تجعلونه قراطيس تبدونها وتخفون كثيرا وعلمتم ما لم تعلموا أنتم ولا آباؤكم قل الله ثم ذرهم في خوضهم يلعبون.
They, the deniers, have not appreciated Allah with the true honor due to him when they said, Allah has not revealed anything to any human being. Say, who had revealed the scripture which Moses brought, a light and guidance for the people, though you render it as scraps of paper, some of which you show while the major portion you hide, whereas you have been taught through that which you did not know, neither you nor your forefathers. Say, Allah revealed it. Then leave them amusing themselves in their vain discourse.
وهذا كتاب أنزلناه مبارك مصدق الذي بين يديه ولتنذر أم القرى ومن حولها والذين يؤمنون بالآخرة يؤمنون به وهم على صلاتهم يحافظون.
And similar to the Torah is this splendid book which we have revealed, full of blessings, completing in a comprehensive form all the divine messages which were sent before it, and is revealed that you may warn the people of this center of cities, the Meccans, and the people of the places all around it, the people of the whole world. And those who believe in the hereafter believe also in this Quran, and that they are most careful about performing their prayer.
ومن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا أو قال أوحي إلي ولم يوح إليه شيء ومن قال سأنزل مثل ما أنزل الله ولو ترى إذ الظالمون في غمرات الموت والملائكة باسطوا أيديهم أخرجوا أنفسكم اليوم تجزون عذاب الهون بما كنتم تقولون على الله غير الحق وكنتم عن آياته تستكبرون.
Who is more unjust than the person who fabricates a lie in the name of Allah deliberately, or says, "A revelation has been sent to me," while nothing has been revealed to him, and the person who says, "I will also bring down the like of what Allah has sent down"? Could you but see the wrongdoers when they are in the agonies of death, and when the angels would lay down their hands on them, saying, "Give up your souls"? This day you shall be given a disgraceful punishment on account of that falsehood which you uttered regarding Allah wrongfully, and because you disdained his revelations.
وَلَقَدْ جِئْتُمُونَا فُرَادَى كَمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَوَّلَ مَرَّةٍ وَتَرَكْتُمْ مَا خَوَّلْنَاكُمْ وَرَاءَ ظُهُورِكُمْ وَمَا نَرَى مَعَكُمْ شُفَعَاءَكُمُ الَّذِينَ زَعَمْتُمْ أَنَّهُمْ فِيكُمْ شُرَكَاءُ لَقَدْ تَقَطَّعَ بَيْنَكُمْ وَضَلَّ عَنكُمْ مَا كُنْتُمْ تَزْعُمُونَ.
God will say on that day, "How is it that you have come to us all alone as we created you in the first instance, and you have left that which we put in your charge in the world behind yourselves, and we do not see with you your intercessors whom you falsely asserted that they were our partisans in the disposal of matters relating to you? Indeed, the ties between you and your false deities are now cut off, and the things you falsely asserted to be gods have failed you."
إِنَّ اللَّهَ فَالِقُ الْحَبِّ وَالنَّوَى يُخْرِجُ الْحَيَّ مِنَ الْمَيِّتِ وَمُخْرِجُ الْمَيِّتِ مِنَ الْحَيِّ ذَلِكُمُ اللَّهُ فَأَنَّى تُؤْفَكُونَ.
Verily, it is Allah who splits the seed grains and fruit stones. He brings forth the living out of the lifeless, and he brings forth the lifeless out of the living. Such is Allah. Wherefore then are you turned back?
فالق الإصباح وجعل الليل سكنا والشمس والقمر حسبانا ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم.
He is the cleaver of the daybreak, and he has made the night for rest, and the sun and the moon for reckoning of time. That is the decree of the Almighty, the All-Knowing.
وهو الذي جعل لكم النجوم لتهتدوا بها في ظلمات البر والبحر قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم يعلمون.
It is He who has made the stars for you, that you may follow the right course with their help in the darkness of the land and the sea. We have certainly explained our commandments in detail for a people who would know.
وهو الذي أنشأكم من نفس واحدة فمستقر ومستودع قد فصلنا الآيات لقوم يفقهون.
It is He who has evolved you from one living entity. Then He provided for you a permanent abode, from the grave to the final abode of bliss, and a temporary lodging from the loins of the Father to the grave. Verily, we have explained our signs in detail for a people who would understand.
وهو الذي أنزل من السماء ماء فأخرجنا به نبات كل شيء فأخرجنا منه خضرا نخرج منه حبا متراكبا ومن النخل من طلعها قنوان دانية وجنات من أعناب والزيتون والرمان مشتبها وغير متشابه انظروا إلى ثمره إذا أثمر وينعه إن في ذلكم لآيات لقوم يؤمنون.
It is we who pour down water from the clouds, and then we bring forth every kind of vegetation. Then we bring forth therefrom green foliage, from which we produce clustered grain. And we bring forth from the date palm, out of its spathes, bunches of dates hanging low. And we bring forth gardens of vines and olives and pomegranate, similar in kind, yet dissimilar from one another in variety. Look at them when they bear fruit, and look also how they ripen. Verily, in all this there are signs for a people who would believe.
وَجَعَلُوا لِلَّهِ شُرَكَاءَ الْجِنَّ وَخَلَقَهُمْ وَخَرَقُوا لَهُ بَنِينَ وَبَنَاتٍ بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ سُبْحَانَهُ وَتَعَالَى عَمَّا يَصِفُونَ.
Yet they ascribe to Allah as His associates the jinns, although He has created them also. And they falsely ascribe to Him sons and daughters without any knowledge. Glory be to Him, and He is far beyond and above all the things that they attribute to Him.
بديع السماوات والأرض أنى يكون له ولد ولم تكن له صاحبة وخلق كل شيء وهو بكل شيء عليم.
He is wonderful and primary originator of the heavens and the earth. How and whence can there be a son for Him, when He has no consort? He has created all things, and He has perfect knowledge of everything.
ذلكم الله ربكم لا إله إلا هو خالق كل شيء فاعبدوه وهو على كل شيء وكيل.
Such is Allah, your Lord. There is no other, cannot be, and will never be one worthy of worship but He, the Creator of all things. Therefore worship Him, for He is the disposer of all affairs.
لا تدركه الأبصار وهو يدرك الأبصار وهو اللطيف الخبير.
The physical vision comprehends Him not, but He comprehends all visions. He is the all-subtle being, incomprehensible and imperceptible, the all-aware.
قد جاءكم بصائر من ربكم فمن أبصر فلنفسه ومن عمي فعليها وما أنا عليكم بحفيظ.
Say, there has already come to you enlightenment and clear proofs from your Lord. Then whosoever sees clearly and is enlightened, it is for his own good, and whosoever chooses to remain blind, it is to his own loss. I am not a guardian over you.
وكذلك نصرف الآيات وليقولوا درست ولنبينه لقوم يعلمون.
Thus do we explain our revelations in diverse ways, that they, the disbelievers, will say to the prophet, "You have learnt well and diligently from previous scripture, but we vary the revelations that it may be a clear explanation from us to the people who have knowledge."
اتبع ما أوحي إليك من ربك لا إله إلا هو وأعرض عن المشركين.
Follow what has been revealed to you from your Lord. There is no other, cannot be, and will never be one worthy of worship but He, and turn away from the polytheists.
ولو شاء الله ما أشركوا وما جعلناك عليهم حفيظا وما أنت عليهم بوكيل.
If Allah had enforced His will, they would not have associated partners with Him. And we have not made you a guardian over them, nor are you a disposer of their affairs.
ولا تسبوا الذين يدعون من دون الله فيسبوا الله عدوا بغير علم كذلك زينا لكل أمة عملهم ثم إلى ربهم مرجعهم فينبئهم بما كانوا يعملون.
Do not revile those whom they call upon besides Allah, lest they should revile Allah transgressingly and through lack of knowledge. Just as we made their deeds fair seeming to them, so have we made to each people fair seeming what they do. Then to their Lord is their return, so He will inform them as to what they have been doing.
وأقسموا بالله جهد أيمانهم لئن جاءتهم آية ليؤمنن بها قل إنما الآيات عند الله وما يشعركم أنها إذا جاءت لا يؤمنون.
And they swear by Allah, their most solemn oaths, that if there comes to them a particular sign, they would invariably believe in it. Say, not to speak of a single sign, there are indeed many signs with Allah. But what is there to assure you that when that sign comes, even then they will not believe?
ونقلب أفئدتهم وأبصارهم كما لم يؤمنوا به أول مرة ونذرهم في طغيانهم يعمهون.
We shall confound their hearts and their eyes, since they did not believe in it in the first instance, and we shall leave them alone, wandering blindly in their transgression.
ولو أننا نزلنا إليهم الملائكة وكلمهم الموتى وحشرنا عليهم كل شيء قبلا ما كانوا ليؤمنوا إلا أن يشاء الله ولكن أكثرهم يجهلون.
Even if we should send down the angels to them, and the dead shall speak to them, and even if we should bring all things together face to face to them, they would not believe unless Allah had enforced His will. The thing is that most of them persist in ignorance.
وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَا لِكُلِّ نَبِيٍّ عَدُوًّا شَيَاطِينَ الْإِنسِ وَالْجِنِّ يُوحِي بَعْضُهُمْ إِلَى بَعْضٍ زُخْرُفَ الْقَوْلِ غُرُورًا وَلَوْ شَاءَ رَبُّكَ مَا فَعَلُوهُ فَذَرْهُمْ وَمَا يَفْتَرُونَ.
And in the same manner have we made the evil ones from among ordinary human beings and the jinns enemies to every prophet. Some of them suggest one to another gilded speech to beguile them. Had your Lord enforced His will, they would not have done so. So leave them alone with what they forge.
وَلِتَصْغَىٰ إِلَيْهِ أَفْئِدَةُ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ وَلِيَرْضَوْهُ وَلِيَقْتَرِفُوا مَا هُمْ مُقْتَرِفُونَ.
And the result of their so doing is that the hearts of those who do not believe in the hereafter are inclined to it, and they take pleasure therein, and they continue committing their evil deeds as they are doing.
أَفَغَيْرَ اللَّهِ أَبْتَغِي حَكَمًا وَهُوَ الَّذِي أَنزَلَ إِلَيْكُمُ الْكِتَابَ مُفَصَّلًا وَالَّذِينَ آتَيْنَاهُمُ الْكِتَابَ يَعْلَمُونَ أَنَّهُ مُنَزَّلٌ مِّن رَّبِّكَ بِالْحَقِّ فَلَا تَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْمُمْتَرِينَ.
Say, what? Shall I seek for a judge to decide between us other than Allah, when it is He who has revealed to you this perfect book clearly explained? And those to whom we have given this book know that it is revealed by your Lord with all the requirements of truth and wisdom, so be not of the disputers.
وَتَمَّتْ كَلِمَةُ رَبِّكَ صِدْقًا وَعَدْلًا لَا مُبَدِّلَ لِكَلِمَاتِهِ وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ.
The prophetic word of your Lord is bound to be fulfilled in truth and justice. There is no one who can change His words. He is the all-hearing, the all-knowing.
وَإِن تُطِعْ أَكْثَرَ مَن فِي الْأَرْضِ يُضِلُّوكَ عَن سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ إِن يَتَّبِعُونَ إِلَّا الظَّنَّ وَإِنْ هُمْ إِلَّا يَخْرُصُونَ.
Should you obey the majority of those on earth, they would lead you astray from Allah's way. They follow nothing but mere surmise, and they do nothing but make conjectures.
إِنَّ رَبَّكَ هُوَ أَعْلَمُ مَن يَضِلُّ عَن سَبِيلِهِ وَهُوَ أَعْلَمُ بِالْمُهْتَدِينَ.
Surely He, your Lord, knows best who goes astray from His way, as He knows best the rightly guided.
فَكُلُوا مِمَّا ذُكِرَ اسْمُ اللَّهِ عَلَيْهِ إِن كُنتُمْ كنتم بآياته مؤمنين.
So do not follow those who go astray, and eat of that over which the name of Allah has been pronounced, if you are indeed believers in his messages.
وما لكم ألا تأكلوا مما ذكر اسم الله عليه وقد فصل لكم ما حرم عليكم إلا ما اضطررتم إليه وإن كثيرا ليضلون بأهوائهم بغير علم إن ربك هو أعلم بالمعتدين.
What reason have you that you do not eat of that over which Allah's name has been pronounced, whilst he has already explained to you the things he has forbidden to you, excepting that which you are constrained to eat out of necessity? And surely many mislead others by following their own fancies due to lack of knowledge. Verily your Lord knows best these transgressors.
وَذَرُوا ظَاهِرَ الْإِثْمِ وَبَاطِنَهُ إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَكْسِبُونَ الْإِثْمَ سَيُجْزَوْنَ بِمَا كَانُوا يَقْتَرِفُونَ.
Refrain from sin in form and in spirit. Verily those who commit sins deliberately shall be repaid according to the deeds committed by them.
ولا تأكلوا مما لم يذكر اسم الله عليه وإنه لفسق وإن الشياطين ليوحون إلى أوليائهم ليجادلوكم وَإِنْ أَطَعْتُمُوهُمْ إِنَّكُمْ لَمُشْرِكُونَ.
And do not eat of that on which Allah's name has not been pronounced, for it is the sure product of disobedience. Certainly the evil ones suggest their friends to dispute with you, and if you obey them, you shall invariably become polytheists.
أَوَمَنْ كَانَ مَيْتًا فَأَحْيَيْنَاهُ وَجَعَلْنَا لَهُ نُورًا يَمْشِي بِهِ فِي النَّاسِ كَمَنْ مَثَلُهُ فِي الظُّلُمَاتِ لَيْسَ بِخَارِجٍ مِنْهَا كَذَلِكَ زُيِّنَ لِلْكَافِرِينَ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ.
Can he who was lifeless before, and to whom we gave life and we provided for him a light whereby he moves about among the people, be like the person whose condition is as one consigned to thick darkness from whence he cannot emerge? Thus the deeds of the disbelievers are made fair-seeming to them.
وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَا فِي كُلِّ قَرْيَةٍ أَكَابِرَ مُجْرِمِيهَا لِيَمْكُرُوا فِيهَا وَمَا يَمْكُرُونَ إِلَّا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ وَمَا يَشْعُرُونَ.
Similarly, have we made the leaders in every town the guilty ones, with the result that they intrigue therein. But little do they understand that, as a matter of fact, they intrigue only against themselves.
وَإِذَا جَاءَتْهُمْ آيَةٌ قَالُوا لَن نُّؤْمِنَ حَتَّى نُؤْتَىٰ مِثْلَ مَا أُوتِيَ رُسُلُ اللَّهُ أَعْلَمُ حَيْثُ يَجْعَلُ رِسَالَتَهُ سيصيب الذين أجرموا صغار عند الله وعذاب شديد بما كانوا يمكرون.
And when there comes to them a divine message, they say, "We will never believe unless we ourselves are given the like of what has been given to the messengers of Allah. Allah knows best whom to entrust his messengership. Surely humiliation and severe and disgraceful punishment from Allah shall befall those who cut off their ties with him because of their intrigues against our prophets.
فمن يرد الله أن يهديه يشرح صدره للإسلام ومن يرد أن يضله يجعل صدره ضيقا حرجا كأنما يصعد في السماء كذلك يجعل الله الرجس على الذين لا يؤمنون.
But as to whom Allah intends to guide, he opens his bosom to Islam, and as to him who he allows to go astray, he makes his bosom close and constricted, so that he feels as though he were climbing up to the heights. Just as Allah does this, he lays ignominy on those who do not believe.
وَهَذَا صِرَاطُ رَبِّكَ مُسْتَقِيمًا قَدْ فَصَّلْنَا الْآيَاتِ لِقَوْمٍ يَذَّكَّرُونَ.
And this path is an exact right path leading to your Lord. We have indeed explained the messages of truth in detail for a people who would accept admonition.
لهم دار السلام عند ربهم وهو وليهم بما كانوا يعملون.
There awaits with their Lord an abode of peace, and he is their patron because of their righteous deeds.
ويوم يحشرهم جميعا يا معشر الجن قد استكثرتم من الإنس وقال أولياؤهم من الإنس ربنا استمتع بعضنا ببعض وبلغنا أجلنا الذي أجلت لنا قال النار مثواكم خالدين فيها إلا ما شاء الله إن ربك حكيم عليم.
Beware of the day when he will gather them all together and say, O multitude of jinn, you made a great many of the ordinary people subservient to yourselves in disobedience. And their votaries from the people will say, Our Lord, some of us benefited one from another, but at last we have reached the end of the appointed term which you determined for us. He will then say, The fire is your lodging, therein to abide unless Allah wills otherwise. Verily your Lord is all-wise, all-knowing.
وَكَذَلِكَ نُوَلِّي بَعْضَ الظَّالِمِينَ بَعْضًا بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ.
In the like manner do we let some of the unjust have power one over another because of their wrongful deeds.
يا معشر الجن والإنس ألم يأتكم رسل منكم يقصون عليكم آياتي وينذرونكم لقاء يومكم هذا قالوا شهدنا على أنفسنا وغرتهم الحياة الدنيا وشهدوا على أنفسهم أنهم كانوا كافرين.
O multitude of jinn and ordinary peoples, did there come to you no messengers from among yourselves who related to you my messages and warned you that you would face this your day? They will say, yes, we bear witness against ourselves, and the present life has beguiled them, and they will bear witness against themselves on that day that they were disbelievers.
ذلك أن لم يكن ربك مهلك القرى بظلم وأهلها غافلون.
This is because your Lord destroys no township unjustly, whilst their inhabitants are unwarned.
وَلِكُلٍّ دَرَجَاتٌ مِّمَّا عَمِلُوا وَمَا رَبُّكَ بِغَافِلٍ عَمَّا يَعْمَلُونَ.
And for all are fixed different degrees of rank in accordance with their deeds. Your Lord is not at all unaware of what they do.
وَرَبُّكَ الْغَنِيُّ ذُو الرَّحْمَةِ إِن يَشَأْ يُذْهِبْكُمْ وَيَسْتَخْلِفْ مِن بَعْدِكُم مَّا يَشَاءُ كما أنشأكم من ذرية قوم آخرين.
Your Lord is self-sufficient, Lord of mercy. If he will, he may do away with you, O disbelievers, and replace you with such others as he will, just as he evolved you from the seeds of other people.
إنما توعدون لآت وما أنتم بمعجزين.
Verily, that punishment which you are promised must come to pass, and you cannot frustrate his plans.
قل يا قوم اعملوا على مكانتكم إني عامل فسوف تعلمون من تكون له عاقبة الدار إنه لا يفلح الظالمون.
Say, O my people, go on working according to the utmost of your capacities and positions. Surely I am doing my best. Soon you shall come to know for whom is the best reward of this abode. Anyhow, the wrongdoers never attain their goal.
وَجَعَلُوا لِلَّهِ مِمَّا ذَرَأَ مِنَ الْحَرْثِ وَالْأَنْعَامِ نَصِيبًا فَقَالُوا هَذَا لِلَّهِ بِزَعْمِهِمْ وَهَذَا لِشُرَكَائِنَا فَمَا كَانَ لِشُرَكَائِهِمْ فَلَا يَصِلُ إِلَى اللَّهِ وما كان لله فهو يصل إلى شركائهم ساء ما يحكمون.
They allocate to Allah a portion out of what he has produced of the tillage and the cattle, and they say, this is for Allah, according to their fancies, and this is set apart for our gods. Then what is for their associate gods never goes over to Allah, but what is set apart for Allah does often go over to their associate gods. How ill they judge!
وكذلك زين لكثير من المشركين قتل أولادهم شركاؤهم ليردوهم وليلبسوا عليهم دينهم ولو شاء الله ما فعلوه فذرهم وما يفترون.
Just as their associate gods turned the polytheists away from Allah, so did they make even so monstrous a deed as the killing of their children seem fair to a large number of the polytheists. with the result that they ruin them and that they obscure for them their religion. And if Allah had enforced His will, they would not have done so. So leave them alone in that what they forge.
وقالوا هذه أنعام وحرث حجر لا يطعمها إلا من نشاء بزعمهم وأنعام حرمت ظهورها وأنعام لا يذكرون اسم الله عليها افتراء عليه سيجزيهم بما كانوا يفترون.
And they say according to their fancies, such and such cattle and tillage are secure. None shall eat them except whom we please. So they assert, there are some cattle whose backs have been forbidden for use, and some cattle over which they would not pronounce the name of Allah. They do all this, forging a lie against Him, that such practices are by His will. Soon He will surely punish them for the lies they have forged.
وقالوا ما في بطون هذه الأنعام خالصة لذكورنا ومحرم على أزواجنا وإن يكن ميتة فهم فيه شركاء سيجزيهم وصفهم إنه حكيم عليم.
They further say that the young one which is living in the womb of such and such cattle is exclusively reserved for our males and is forbidden to our spouses. But if it be stillborn, then they are all partakers of it. He will surely repay them with punishment for their false specification. Surely He is all-wise, all-knowing.
قد خسر الذين قتلوا أولادهم سفها بغير علم وحرموا ما رزقهم الله افتراء على الله قد ضلوا وما كانوا مهتدين.
Certainly they suffer a loss, those who kill their children in folly and in ignorance, and forbid themselves what Allah has provided for them, forging lies in the name of Allah. They have indeed gone astray, and they are not rightly guided.
وهو الذي أنشأ جنات معروشات وغير معروشات والنخل والزرع مختلفا أكله والزيتون والرمان متشابها وغير متشابه كلوا من ثمره إذا أثمر وآتوا حقه يوم حصاده ولا تسرفوا إنه لا يحب المسرفين.
And He it is who evolved gardens, trellised and untrellised, and the date palms, and the cornfields, whose produce and fruits are of diverse kinds and tastes, and oil-producing plants, and pomegranates, similar in kind, yet dissimilar in variety. Eat of the fruit of each when it yields fruit, and render thereof his due in charity on the day of harvesting, and do not exceed the bounds. Verily He loves not those who exceed the bounds.
ومن الأنعام حمولة وفرشا كلوا مما رزقكم الله ولا تتبعوا خطوات الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين.
He it is who created some of the cattle for carrying burdens, and some, like sheep and goat, are too low to carry burdens but fit for slaughter. Eat of what Allah has provided for you, and do not follow in the footsteps of Satan, for he is indeed an enemy disuniting you from Allah.
8 أزواج من الضأن 2 ومن المعز 2 قل الذكرين حرم أم الأنثيين أما اشتملت عليه أرحام الأنثيين نبئوني بعلم إن كنتم صادقين.
And of cattle slaughtered for food, he has created 8 heads in 4 pairs, the pair of sheep, the pair of goats. Say, is it the 2 males he has made unlawful, or the 2 females? Or is it that young which the wombs of the 2 females contain, which he has forbidden? Expound to me the case with sure knowledge if you are in the right.
ومن الإبل 2 ومن البقر 2 قل الذكرين حرم أم الأنثيين أما اشتملت عليه أرحام الأنثيين أم كنتم شهداء إذ وصاكم الله بهذا فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا ليضل الناس بغير علم إن الله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين.
And he created the pair of camels and the pair of cows. Say, is it the 2 males that he has made unlawful, or the 2 females? Or is it that which the wombs of the 2 females contain, which he has forbidden? Or were you present when Allah enjoined this unlawfulness and lawfulness on you? Who is more unjust than he who forges a lie against Allah deliberately, that he may lead the people astray without having any knowledge? Verily, Allah does not guide the unjust people.
قل لا أجد فيما أوحي إلي محرما على طاعم يطعمه إلا أن يكون ميتة أو دما مسفوحا أو لحم خنزير فإنه رجس أو فسقا أهل لغير الله به فمن اضطر غير باغ ولا عاد فإن ربك غفور رحيم.
Say, I find nothing in what Allah has revealed to me that forbids the people to eat anything except it be that which dies of itself, or blood poured forth, or flesh of swine. For all this is unclean. Or I find that thing forbidden what is profane, which has been sacrificed in other than Allah's name. Yet he who is constrained to eat any of them, having no desire for that, and having no intention to exceed the limit, will find that surely your Lord is great protector, ever merciful.
وعلى الذين هادوا حرمنا كل ذي ظفر ومن البقر والغنم حرمنا عليهم شحومهما إلا ما حملت ظهورهما أو الحوايا أو ما اختلط بعظم ذلك جزيناهم ببغيهم وإنا لصادقون.
And as for those who Judaized, we forbade them every animal having claws. We forbade them the fat of the oxen, and that of the goats and of the sheep, except that fat which their backs or entrails bear, or which cleaves to a bone. That is how we punish them for their transgression, and we are always true to our words.
فإن كذبوك فقل ربكم ذو رحمة واسعة ولا يرد بأسه عن القوم المجرمين.
And if they cry lies to you, then say to them, your Lord is the Lord of all-embracing mercy, but his punishment cannot be averted from the guilty people.
سيقول الذين أشركوا لو شاء الله ما أشركنا ولا آباؤنا ولا حرمنا من شيء كذلك كذب الذين من قبلهم حتى ذاقوا بأسنا قل هل عندكم من علم فتخرجوه لنا إن تتبعون إلا الظن وإن أنتم إلا تخرصون.
Now those who associate partners with Allah say, if Allah had so willed, we would not have associated partners with him, nor would have our forefathers, nor would we have made anything unlawful of our own. Just as they deny you, their predecessors cried lies to their apostles of God until they suffered our punishment. Say, have you any knowledge about it? Then present it before us. You follow naught but mere conjectures, and you do nothing but tell lies.
قل فلله الحجة البالغة فلو شاء لهداكم أجمعين.
Say, then with Allah is the conclusive argument. Had he enforced his will, he would have surely guided you all.
قل هلم شهداءكم الذين يشهدون أن الله حرم هذا فإن شهدوا فلا تشهد معهم ولا تتبع أهواء الذين كذبوا بآياتنا والذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة وهم بربهم يعدلون.
Say, bring your witnesses who can testify that Allah has forbidden the thing you forbid yourselves. Then supposing they testify this, do not bear them out, nor follow the caprice of those who treat our messages as lies, and who do not believe in the hereafter, and who set up equals to their Lord.
قل تعالوا أتل ما حرم ربكم عليكم ألا تشركوا به شيئا وبالوالدين إحسانا ولا تقتلوا أولادكم من إملاق نحن نرزقكم وإياهم ولا تقربوا الفواحش ما ظهر منها وما بطن ولا تقتلوا النفس التي حرم الله إلا بالحق ذلكم وصاكم به لعلكم تعقلون.
Say, come, I will rehearse to you what your Lord has made binding on you. It is that you shall associate not anything as partner with him, and that you shall be good to parents, and that you waste not your children because of poverty. It is we who make provisions for you as well as for them too. Allah has also enjoined upon you that you approach not indecencies, whether open or hidden, and that you kill no soul which Allah has made sacred except in the cause of justice. This has He enjoined you with, so that you may learn to abstain from evil.
ولا تقربوا مال اليتيم إلا بالتي هي أحسن حتى يبلغ أشده وأوفوا الكيل والميزان بالقسط لا نكلف نفسا إلا وسعها وإذا قلتم فاعدلوا ولو كان ذا قربى وبعهد الله أوفوا ذلكم وصاكم به لعلكم تذكرون.
And He has enjoined you that you do not approach the property of an orphan except in the fairest manner, until he attains his maturity, and give full measure and weight with equity. We charge no soul except to its capacity, and that when you speak, giving your verdict, observe justice even though the person concerned be a relative of yours, and fulfill the covenant you made with Allah. That is what He enjoins upon you, so that you may take heed.
وأن هذا صراطي مستقيما فاتبعوه ولا تتبعوا السبل فتفرق بكم عن سبيله ذلكم وصاكم به لعلكم تتقون.
And the Lord says, "This is my exact right path, so follow it, and follow not diverse ways, lest they should deviate you away from His straight way. That is what He enjoined you with, that you may guard against evil."
ثم آتينا موسى الكتاب تماما على الذي أحسن وتفصيلا لكل شيء وهدى ورحمة لعلهم بلقاء ربهم يؤمنون.
And behold, we gave Moses the scripture to complete our favors upon him, who did good to others and is righteous, and to explain everything worth explaining, and as a guidance and a mercy, so that the people may believe in that they will meet their Lord.
وهذا كتاب أنزلناه مبارك فاتبعوه واتقوا لعلكم ترحمون.
And similarly, this is a glorious book, which we have revealed full of blessings. So follow it and guard against evil, that you may be shown mercy.
أن تقولوا إنما أنزل الكتاب على طائفتين من قبلنا وإن كنا عن دراستهم لغافلين.
We have revealed this blessed book, lest you should say, the book has only been revealed to two communities, the Jews and the Christians before us. And as for us, we remained unaware of what those books read.
أو تقولوا لو أنا أنزل علينا الكتاب لكنا أهدى منهم فقد جاءكم بينة من ربكم وهدى ورحمة فمن أظلم ممن كذب بآيات الله وصدف عنها سنجزي الذين يصدفون عن آياتنا سوء العذاب بما كانوا يصدفون.
Or lest you should say, had the book been revealed to us, we would surely have been better guided than they. Now there has certainly come to you from your Lord in the form of the Quran a clear evidence, an excellent guidance, and a great mercy. Who then is more unjust than he who cries lies to the revelations of Allah and turns away from them? We will certainly award those who turn away from our revelations an awful punishment because of their having turned away.
هل ينظرون إلا أن تأتيهم الملائكة أو يأتي ربك أو يأتي بعض آيات ربك يوم يأتي بعض آيات ربك لا ينفع نفسا إيمانها لم تكن آمنت من قبل أو كسبت في إيمانها خيرا قل انتظروا إنا منتظرون.
Do they await only that the angels should come to them with wars, or that complete destruction from your Lord should come upon them, or that some of the signs of your Lord should visit them with earthly calamities? The day when some of the signs of your Lord shall come, no soul that did not believe earlier or accomplished some good deeds through his belief will ever benefit by his faith. Say, wait. We too are waiting.
إن الذين فرقوا دينهم وكانوا شيعا لست منهم في شيء إنما أمرهم إلى الله ثم ينبئهم بما كانوا يفعلون.
Verily, those who have caused a split in their religion and became divided into sects, you have no concern whatsoever with them. Their case will come before Allah, then He will judge it and will fully inform them of what they have been doing.
من جاء بالحسنة فله عشر أمثالها ومن جاء بالسيئة فلا يجزى إلا مثلها وهم لا يظلمون.
Whosoever does good shall be repaid tenfold, but he who commits evil shall be recompensed only in proportion to the evil done, and they shall not be dealt with unjustly.
قل إنني هداني ربي إلى صراط مستقيم دينا قيما ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين.
Say, as for me, surely my Lord has guided me to the exact straight path, the ever true faith, the creed of Abraham the upright, and he was not of the polytheists.
قل إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين.
Say, surely my prayer and my sacrifice and my living and my dying are all for the sake of Allah, the Lord of the worlds.
لا شريك له وبذلك أمرت وأنا أول المسلمين.
No associate partner has he, and so am I ordained, and I am the first of the submitting ones to Allah.
قل أغير الله أبغي ربا وهو رب كل شيء ولا تكسب كل نفس إلا عليها ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى ثم إلى ربكم مرجعكم فينبئكم بما كنتم فيه تختلفون.
Say, shall I seek a Lord other than Allah, whilst He is the Lord of all things? And no soul does anything evil, but only against itself. No soul that bears a burden shall bear the burden of another. Then to your Lord is your return, and He will fully inform you about that truth wherein you have been disagreeing.
وهو الذي جعلكم خلائف الأرض ورفع بعضكم فوق بعض درجات ليبلوكم فيما آتاكم إن ربك سريع العقاب وإنه لغفور رحيم.
And He it is who has made you successors of others and rulers of the land. And He has exalted some of you over the others in degrees of rank, so that He may try you by that which He has given you. Surely your Lord is quick at retribution, and He is all the same, great protector, ever merciful.